Hi friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK and welcome to episode 16 of my 6x6 paper pad series. So today I'm using the Oh My Heart collection by Paige Evans, and you can really see that I've got not much left in this paper pad at this stage. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out 4 different pattern papers, and they're going to get punch treatment. So this is one of the best ideas when you're really coming down to minimal amounts of pattern paper left in your paper pad, is to pull out your punches and create a layout using these. So I'm just going to go through. I've got multiple different size circle punches here. You can use any style punch that you want, or you could use dies instead if you'd prefer. And you could do this with stars, you could do it with triangles, circles, hearts, whatever you want to use. I'm just using circles here because I know that I've got multiple different size circle punches to be able to do this with. So I'm using a 3-inch, a 2-inch, a 1-inch and a 1/2-inch punch. And then all I'm doing is just forming a pile of different size circles from each of the pattern papers. So I'm going to start with the biggest punch and then work my way down into the smaller areas. And I'm going to speed this process up because I'm sure you don't need to sit and watch me punch out a whole load of circle shapes. And I really love this pattern paper, and I wish I had another sheet of it. I think there's only one in the 6x6 pad, but it's going to get used up on this. The collection is going to be almost finished. It's not got much left of it now, so I'm pleased that this series has really helped me use up my 6x6 paper pads, as well as inspiring you guys to do yours. Oh, there's my Siri going off for no particular reason. And so that's all my circles punched out. Now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start layering them on the page, and I'm going to start to the left hand side of the page, and then I'm going to have my photo to the right and a few more circles to the right. Now, rather than going back and sticking them down afterwards, I do decide to stick them down at the same time. And things like this inspire me to make other layouts. So the way that I'd put those circles down had almost reminded me that looked a bit of a wonky one, but it looked like a Mickey Mouse. So that's then given me some inspiration to create bigger circles and create a Mickey Mouse ears shape out of it. So that's another one that I've sort of jotted down in my ideas book. And this can quite often happen where you're not expecting to get any sort of inspiration from what you're doing or what you're seeing. And quite often you do pick things up. And that's exactly what's just happened there. So it's always handy to have a notebook on hand just to jot any ideas down that you can then come back to later. If you've got a brain anything like mine, then you're not going to remember that genius thought that you had earlier on in the day. So I'm just going over and I'm overlapping and underlapping the circles, just using the 4 different sizes. This has really pushed me to use that green paper as well. I'm not a fan of green in life in general, and it was the only pattern paper left in that book that was going to work. That was big enough for me to punch out the 3-inch circles from, so I had to use it. And it ties in great with some of the colours in the floral paper and also in the paper with the strips and the hearts on. So I've just sped the video up a little bit there and fast forwarded to where I then start including my photo. So I've already layered that on a piece of white cardstock, just some plain A4 white cardstock from Hobbycraft. And I'll come in with another of the green pattern papers, and again that green for me is great to layer my behind my photo. It covers up most of it, so if there's ever a colour that you don't like, just use it for a layering piece. And like this one here, I was really going to struggle to use this one as a design element, and so behind my photo it's great because it brings in all the pops of colours from the circles that I've punched. So I'm just going to use a few more just to add to the right hand side of the page. I wanted it to look like one cohesive layout. If I was just going to leave the circles to the left, then the right would look like it was a separate layout. So I am going to add some of the circles in to the right hand side. And again, I'm just going to get those ones all stuck down, some of them overlapping and some of them underlapping. Is that even a word? I'm not sure. It is now. So I'm just adding these last few bits in, and you can see that I've added some around the edges and then just trimmed them off. So that will really take the layout to the edge of the page rather than sort of being contained in the middle. And just down goes my photo. I'm not going to pop it on any foam or anything. And that's done. So we're now ready for some embellishments. So I'm going to bring in the ephemera first and have a look through what I've actually got left. I like these flowers, and they have no correlation to my photo, but I don't care. As I said, we're going with the random embellishments. No one's going to look at it in 5 years' time and go, well, why are there flowers on the layout? No one's going to be looking at that. No one's going to care. And that's the sort of attitude that I think we need to have as scrapbookers now. You know, we get a lot of random ephemera and stickers and puffy stickers in packs these days that I don't think you can really worry about what you're popping on a layout. So I've added those 3 flowers in to create in 3 clusters. Now on this sticker sheet, I have this 1 row of washi tape left, and it's going to make it on this layout. It's got to be used, and there's some orange in the heart pattern paper, so I'm going to add that onto the bottom of the photo, and that's going to be a great place for me to be able to layer another embellishment or something on. So I'm just having a look through the chipboard sheets. There was this circle that says jeans, t-shirt, top knot. So because again we're in the circle theme, I'm going to use that. It will tie in really nicely. And also, you know, jeans, t-shirt and top knot to me just means relaxed. And the photograph is of me when I was wee, and we used to go to, I used to love these holidays. We used to go to Haven holidays every year, and in the club at night we'd always have a snack, chips or something like that. And someone snapped this photograph of me walking back in the coolest t-shirt, in my Jurassic Park t-shirt. I used to love that thing. Walking back to the table with chips for everybody. So, and that's going to form the basis of my my title as well on this one. So all I'm doing here is I'm just adding on some foam dots to these flowers because it's all looking rather flat at the moment. So I'm just going to bump these flowers up with those foam dots, and I'm going to add in some extra adhesive to this chipboard piece because they don't like to stick. So last one here, again, just that floral piece and then some more adhesive onto the chipboard, and I'm just going to overlay them behind the photo. Next I have a look at the puffy stickers, and I then put them away thinking, no, I'm not going to use any of those. They do make an appearance later because, again, I go back to the mindset of they are probably not going to get used on any specific layout anywhere else, so I'm going to use some of them on here. So I've just grabbed the 30-page sticker book from Paige Evans, the American Craft sticker book, and quite a few of these sheets are from the Oh My Heart collection, so I'm just going to go through, added in that little totally sticker. This sticker here that says I woke up like this, and then I wanted some more of the rose gold because there's rose gold in the jeans t-shirt top knot, and so I bring in these flowers as well. Now I tried to pop it there just to the right of the photo, but it wasn't working for me. It needed to go in the cluster, so I add one to this cluster. Is it a daisy? I'm not sure. And then I add in another floral rose gold piece to this cluster here as well. And then just continue flicking through the book to see if there are any other elements that I want to include. You can see some of these have been well used already. So I find these little circle stickers, and I chose the one that said eat dessert first because it was a foodie layout ish. And then this little floral one that says hello, that ties in really well with the layout. And I'm looking for one more circle sticker, and then I find this one, and it says all good things take time. And I think that's all I use from the sticker book. You'll see that the stickers then turn into the Pick Me Up collection. Yeah, I'm still flicking, still deciding. Come on, because I don't choose any more. There we go. So that is the sticker book gone through. And then I come in with the title. So I just skipped a little bit ahead there. You don't need to see me sticking all of those down. And this title is Just Styling. And I'm using the thickest from the collection as well. And this is pretty much it. I'm going to come back in with those puffy stickers and stick a few random puffy stickers onto the layout as well. This little watch makes an appearance, the mobile phone, the hashtag and the glasses. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed episode 16 of 6x6x6. I'll see you back here on Wednesday for episode 17. If you flick me a thumbs up, that would be great. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Have a good week. Bye.